Hello everyone, welcome back to Why the Origin. Today we want to share a story from deep within the rainforest Finca Rosenheim. This estate has been a trusted partner of ours since 2022, but this time we are bringing you something unprecedented, two brand new lot to entirely new sensory experience. Our first release is the Finca Rosenheim Gesha African Lot 0875. This is a raw, genetically pure geisha to protect its delicate nature. The estate only cultivates seed from its own private nursery. There is zero rush breeding or one-species cherry or hand-picked. They begin a very slow, intentional journey. They undergo a rigorous wet process, fermenting without oxygen for 200 hours under strict temperature control. And this careful work clarifies the coffee. It acts like a lens, bringing the geisha to character into sharp focus. When you take your first sip, you are met with an elegant drink, not a popoloro. As it develops on your palate, it transitions into the brief, vibrant citrus acidity, dry but never harsh. Finally, the experience flows with a serene, tea-like finish that stays with you long after the cup is empty. Our second release carries a deep sense of history, the Finca Rosenheim, Typica Caturra. The Villa Rica village is more than just farmland. It is a historic meeting point of three cultures: the indigenous Gesha, the Adam people, and Europeans settled from over a century ago. This specific lot reflects that harmony, blending the accent highland sensitive Typica being with the steady, balanced nature of Caturra. At the estate, the Mark Polygon family trusts nature completely. They use zero chemical fertilizer. The soil is enriched purely by compost coffee field. They even live with the forest canopy undisturbed, allowing native wild bees to drip and naturally pollinate the crop. Processing using traditional wax method, this coffee delivers a beautifully rounded profile. It's opened with the smooth, comforting sweetness of milk chocolate. They meet palate reveal a rich, nutty hint of nougat, and as the flavor slow faded, that signature popoloro nut return, leaving a quiet, elegant memory on the palate. Yes, at 43 Coffee, the sensory profile are only half of the story. Every single bean from Finca Rosenheim bridge through a strict directory model. This is our passport of absolute transparency. It is a film guarantee that the Mark Polygon family received. The true economic value they brought massive deserve, empowering them to certain their entirely organic practice and protect the plus canopy of the Peruvian rainforest. To honor this profound effort at the origin, we relied entirely on a signature extremely light project. We reject the heavy intervention of high heat. There is no bitterness and no smoky interference. They simply step back. We allow the coffee to speak for its origin, offering you its pure clarity. Because to savor this pristine flavor is to actively participate is a transparent, ethical journey that honors the plant and the hand that cultivates it. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Villa Rica. See you again on the next journey. Bye bye.